My name is Jenny, and I'm marrying Noe.
My name is Noe, and I'm marrying Jenny. Jenny and I met about 8 years ago, working at Hollister. She was 17, I was 19 at the time.
And I dropped a line like, "Hi, my name is Jenny, what's your name?" And he said Noe, and it was such an intricate name that I've never heard before. And I asked, "Can I call you Noel?" And he was like, "No," with the driest face ever. And that's when I was like, okay, this guy doesn't like me, but I kind of like that.
The thing that initially attracted me to Jenny, it's just her kindness. The way that she acted towards other people. She was loving towards everyone that was around her.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh. I remember I'd be like in fourth period waiting for his text because that's when he would go into work and we would just text. That's about it. 5 months later, he finally asked me if I'd like to go on a date, and we went on a date.
So I decided to give this my 100% and put away what I thought was going to be my future and create a whole another future with her. So I decided I was going to marry her. Didn't tell anyone, didn't tell any of my family members. I didn't even tell her family members, no one, her sisters, her mom, no one. I was scared.
On my 22nd birthday, he scheduled or booked a flight to come see me. I already had made plans with my hometown girls to go eat sushi. And at that time, I was like, let's go to the club. I was like, let's go to the club. And he was like, no, I'm not into this. But since he came to surprise me, I'm like, you're gonna do what I wanna do. And so
the whole time that we're with her friends, I'm over here thinking, oh my God, I need to propose to her. I have a ring in my pocket, right? And her friends are all around. I was like, what do I do? What do I do? I just want time with you and I together.
And I can already tell that he was kind of like uneasy the whole time he was there. He was just really nervous and not being himself. I told my friends, I was like, let's not do anything. Let's do something chill. And so they said, let's go to the Chicago Planetarium.
For some reason, we didn't end up going to the club. We went to the planetarium. You have Michigan Lake, and across the view, you have the whole Chicago skyline, so that was pretty cool.
And as we stood up and we're about to leave, he was like, let's go stand by the water and just look at the skyline. So he like literally took me down because these steps are tall, and he took me down each step, like 3 big steps, and we just stood at the edge of the water.
I started to tell exactly how I felt about everything, and then I just popped on one knee and asked her to marry me, and she started crying. At first, she didn't believe me.
Whoa, this is a joke, right? The first thing I said was, does my mom know? I didn't second guess marrying you. I knew I was gonna marry you. But the whole pressure of having my family wanting me to do it a certain way, it was very conflicting for me at the time, and I think that's why I was having such a hard time. I have no regrets because that's exactly what I wanted to do. It was just so perfect because it was so unplanned for him. He just bought a ring and just came and played it by ear, and it just worked out so perfectly. After getting married at the courthouse, I was like, okay, I'm kind of sad that I'm never gonna have my wedding, but I'm also like accepting of it. And so I kind of like pushed it out of my mind. But when I saw the wedding party festival posts on social media, I was like, oh, this is it.
I didn't know how to react to it. I didn't know how to take it, especially because I knew this whole thing was gonna happen. I'm not much about being behind cameras or telling people how I feel. However, I know that when her and I got married, she always dreamt of a big wedding. She always dreamt of having a wedding.
Did I tell you that I put in the application before telling you? The reason why I am the way I am now is because of him. He's helped me discover a lot of blind spots that I didn't know about myself because he started asking me the important questions to where I need to start looking at myself in the mirror. He played a big role in that, in me turning myself around and really growing up and maturing. And if he had left me at that time and the fear of losing him, like I feel like I wouldn't have progressed to where I am today.
From 17 to she's about to turn 25, she's grown so much. I'm very proud of who she's becoming and who she is. That's something that I can't express exactly to her, how I feel. I can only be that person around her. I can only, give her the love that I can. I'm grateful for having you in my life and being able to learn from you.
Oh, you think I'm your teacher too?
Yeah, I learn from you.
Yeah, I learn a lot from you.